Well, Dr. Andre Hattingh, who's a former neurosurgeon and founder of Pediatric Care Africa, joins us for more. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. It's an innovative and exciting initiative that you've come up with here. My understanding is that it started all in 2017. What inspired this idea? How did you come up with it?
With the tractor ride, of course, I can only use the tools that is available to me. You know, a lot of people suggest that I sail around the world. I can't sail. I'm scared of water. I get seasick. So I have to use the tools available to me, like, for example, the tractor ride and the motorbike rides. But the idea actually started in 1994 when I was a volunteer in Rwanda. And then I made a promise that one day, when my children are out of school, my house is paid, and my wife agrees, I will actually do something for the children, and I never forgot the promise. So I managed to, and we were fortunate enough to be able to retire in 2016 and then dedicate our time full-time now for the past 7 years for Pediatric Care Africa.
And in trying to raise these funds, I know there are some focal areas that you want to ensure that the money goes to benefit those who are in need. The raising funds for complex surgeries, what type of surgeries are you talking about here?
Right. Both these are the surgeries we're hiring for now, orthopedic surgeries, but quite large ones. Mm-hmm. And both the children we're hiring for will need multiple surgeries, orthopedic surgeries. So they're quite expensive. The one is about 600,000 rand. So we hope to be able to collect a minimum of 500,000 rand on this rides.
What kind of reaction are you getting, Dr. Hattingh, as you go around the country? And I understand you're on the road for 9 to 13 hours a day. What's the reaction you're getting on the road?
I must say, South Africa is probably the warmest country. I left this morning at 6 o'clock, and we arrived here in Tabazimbi quite late this evening. In Bella, we had a whole school lining the roads for us, and when I came around the corner, I was surprised. There was a whole school, a high school, waiting for me, all the children cheering me on. I mean, that was absolutely a heartwarming experience. And tonight when I arrived here in Tabazimbi, just about sundown, there were hordes and hordes and hordes of people waiting outside Tabazimbi, motorbikes, vehicles, ambulances, you name it, and they all brought me into Tabazimbi. And that was absolutely a excellent experience. So I must say we are very well received, and the generosity of the South Africans are overwhelming. Every time I do this, I realize just how warm South Africans are.
Yeah. And the preparation process, I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock and you're still up speaking to me. What kind of preparation process do you go through from your evening dinner, waking up in the morning? What is your cycle?
Well, I first had to do admin. Unfortunately, the work doesn't stop just because I'm riding on a motorbike, and I still have to do our normal admin for the NGO. Things still need to be paid, medical questions need to be answered, and so on. So at night when I get home or in my hotel room, I still have to complete all my admin. So I normally get, when I'm on a ride like this, I normally get about 6 hours or 5 to 6 hours sleep.
Mm-hmm. And your tractor, it looks pretty well kitted from the ones that I've encountered. They're normally a lot slower and don't sort of move as fast as yours. What's so special about yours? What is in it?
I must say, yes, I also looked at the videos and I thought, well, this tractor does look very fast. I think it's a little bit of an optical illusion because when I'm inside, it doesn't feel this fast. But yes, it's a great tractor. I must say, it's quite comfortable as far as tractors go. But from the inside, from the outside, the speed feels not the same when you see it on the TV. Because we average around about 26 kilometers an hour. Although I have reached today speeds of 39 kilometers an hour, but that's on absolutely open roads, you know, perfect tar surfaces. But our average speed, we're traveling 26 hours. So I left this morning sun up and I got here sundown. So there's about a 12 to 12.5 hour day.
And very lastly, Dr. Hattingh, before we let you go, I mean, you're out on the road raising some awareness around very serious issues, high levels of child murders that we're encountering, and awareness around farm murders. Do you feel that your message is coming across as strongly as you'd like it to? How are you ensuring that it continues to resonate and create that awareness?
yes, I'm starting to see the results now. I must say the first year we did this, I wasn't so sure if I'm following the right path and I was actually reaching the people that we want to reach. Because my target audience, of course, is not South Africans. South Africans are all fully aware of the farm murders and the children's murders in South Africa, but it's more to generate awareness in Europe, America, and Australia, so they can assist us via political venues to generate the results we want. And I can see now that if you look in the overseas newspapers and magazines now, and even on the television stations, they're starting to talk a lot about farm murders. So it took 2 or 3 years before we're actually starting to see the results. But yes, we are very positive and we're very confident that we had a small part to play in the awareness that is currently in Europe, especially in Belgium and Holland and so on.
Dr. Andre Hattingh, former neurosurgeon and founder of Pediatric Care Africa. Thank you so much for your time and all the best out in the road.